Hey, today I'm going to show you how to install the GDK. So now you know what the GDK is, how it works. I'm going to show you how to install it. So a few prerequisites. First one, make sure Git is installed on your machine. If you don't know how to, just Google it. How to install Git. Easy. Follow the instructions. Easy, easy, easy. I say easy, sometimes it's hard, so ask on Discord. Yeah, don't feel dumb. A lot of things are difficult for different people. Anyway, next, make sure we have a code editor installed, VS Code. I'm using VS Code. It's great. And it's free, so just use that if you don't know what to use. Next, have a GitLab account. I'm using my work account here, but just make an account. It's straightforward. Next, because we're using the GitLab community fork, and we're doing this on purpose because the GitLab community fork is, okay, so each repo or repository has specific rules on it, right? So the GitLab canonical, like the source of truth, this is the GitLab project. I'm allowed to make branches on it because I'm a developer on this project. You're not allowed to make a branch on it because you're not a developer on this project. So you have a few options. One is you can clone the repo, make your own copy in your own GitLab. You can do this. The downside is whenever you create a branch on GitLab on the project, we're going to run some tests, just to make sure you don't break anything, right? Same for everyone. So instead, we're going to use the community fork, which is what I'm using as a developer at GitLab. The benefit here is when those tests run, they run on our project, which means we pay for the minutes. I don't want you to pay for minutes. You get some for free, but anyway, use this. It's great. It's easy. It'll make your life a lot simpler. Also, there's a whole bunch of things, other things that work really well here. Like, for example, we have a bot that will comment on your merge request to suggest who should do your review. You can set that up on your own repo, but it's hard, so don't worry about it. Just use ours. So, this is the GitLab community fork. To join, this is what you do. Go to GitLab community. Then you're looking for community members. You can see I'm a developer on this project. And then you request to join the group. Mine says leave group. I'm already a member. If you're not a member, it says join group. Request it. Someone will respond very quickly. Or ask in the Discord if they don't. Right? Our community member heroes, like people who are part of our core team, they can also approve your request. So do this, it'll make your life a lot easier. Okay, so this is the GitLab community. Now you can access all of our community forks. We're going to work on GitLab, the project, so this is what we're looking at. Cool. Now, so what we are going to do next is we're going to install the GDK on this machine, a fresh install. So the way you do it, again, GDK, repo, GitLab. I'm going to read the instructions. So this is the GitLab development kit. Again, this is the canonical repository. Like this is our source of truth repository. If you want to make a change, you can't raise a branch here because you don't have permission, but you can in the GitLab community. There's a fork for the GDK. Which is this one. So you can make changes here. You can make a branch, make a merge request. Yeah. Anyway, this is the canonical issue. Repo. The reason I bring it up is it has really, really good instructions how to install. What we're looking for is how to install. So, generally, you can use a one-line installation. If you can't use one-line installation, it's probably because you're using like a really complex setup on your machine And if that is the case, you can follow the step-by-step. But we're going to follow this because I'm using a Mac with not a lot changed on it. Same for PC. Anyway, read these instructions. Yeah, anyway. The main thing we're going to do is run this. There's some prerequisites, but I think we've already covered them. Yeah, all good. Bit different on different systems. You can find this information. I'm not going to read it for you. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to find the place that we're going to install it. So for me, I'm in my documents and I'm going to put it in GitLab, GDK, GitLab Development Kit install tutorial. So I'm going to move into here. I like using the VS Code terminal. You can use whatever terminal you want. But yeah, that's what I'm using. Make it a bit bigger so you can read it. So I'm literally just going to run this online. It's going to say, where would you like to install it? Here? Yeah, here. Okay, cool. Next, which GitLab repo would you like to clone? This is the canonical one, which means if you clone this repo and you're not a developer on this project, you can't make branches, you can't make merge requests. It's really annoying. So usually you would put your own clone here if you're community. But attention, for community members, use this, which is what we're going to do. So it provides instructions here. Let's just make sure you can read it properly. So we're going to use this fork, right? So we'll copy this, pasting it. We're using this fork. Enter. Now it's just going to run. It's going to take a while. It's going to be like 20 minutes at least. I'm just cancelling it here because I already have it installed. I just want to show you how it works. In mine, I just installed it in Documents, I think. I can't remember. In GitLab Development Kit, right? So mine is already installed. A couple of things to know here. The GitLab Development Kit, this folder is this repo, right? So within this repo is you can't see it here, but one of the things it's going to do is it's going to install GitLab in one of the folders. So you can do cd GitLab. Now you're in the GitLab directory, in which case you are now in the folder for the GitLab project. So now you can do like git checkout master. So main and master are pretty interchangeable. Main is what we're using now. It's more modern. We haven't updated master yet on the project, but so you can do like git pull, treat this like normal. Now you're in it. Great. The other things to know about running the GDK is you can do things like GDK start to start. You can do GDK status. These are the main ones you use, so you can see that everything is running fine. Yeah, it's a bit too high text. Okay, that's easier. Everything's running fine. If you want to know what else you can do, I mean, obviously, you know already from the last video, you can open the front end. What else? So then you can run your GDK commands like anything else. GDK help. And you can see all the things you might need, right? Cool, and if you have any problems, contact us. So now if you're going to make a new branch, you would just do it as normal, like git checkout, b, new branch. Create a new branch, you can push that new branch, and you'll push it to the community. So yeah, it works a lot better. Great. I'll just make sure I haven't missed anything else. Installation, yeah, you know how this works. Choosing the repo, make sure you do a community fork. GDK structure, you know that, so if we do cd, if we go back one, now we're in the GitLab development kit. So if you want to update like the main version of this, you can do like git pull. But importantly, if you do like cd GitLab, oops, go back to GitLab. If you do GDK update, it's not only going to update the GitLab project, it's also going to update GitLab development kit and anything else it relies on. Cool. Yep, that's it. Great. Remember, ask questions on the Discord if you need to. Thank you.